Hi, I'm Greg with Otis Technology.
And I'm Jared Sturdivant with Otis Technology, and today we're here to talk about the Patriot Ordnance Factory Phoenix. The POF Phoenix is a 9mm direct blowback AR style pistol, and the reason we brought it to the channel is because we recently had the Tombstone on here, and you can go check that video out. We'll leave a link to that video in the description and maybe in the pinned comment, but they both accept the same magazine, which is a pretty cool feature. So we're gonna get this gun out, we're gonna run it hard, and we're gonna give you our opinions on it. We like to bring on unique guns, and this one falls in the realm of unique in that it has all AR controls, but it was built from the ground up. It's not like other AR-15s.
Same controls as regular AR.
Yeah, all AR controls.
You know, right off the bat, one thing I do like about this is everything is internal with a direct blowback. You don't got this, I say, silly,
short buffer.
The top buffer tube coming out the back, yeah. I see that it does have a spot for brace. I wish we had one today.
And if you're not running the brace, it looks like it's a QD cup in the back, so you could run the sling and pressure to mimic a brace off the back there.
Let's put some rounds through this thing.
And before we get started, our ammo sponsor today, True Shot Ammo, provided this Norma frangible ammunition, so thank you to True Shot. Clear.
So we're just getting back from the range. Had a chance to go down, put this through its paces. Everything from our initial thoughts to actually shooting it. We'll kind of go through the specifications on it, characteristics, and then we'll get into kind of our personal opinions about it. So, Jared, what was your first initial thought upon opening this out of the box?
Well, my first impression was I knew it was light, a pound lighter than the gun we had shot just earlier at 4.16 or something, just over 4 pounds. But its compact size and the fact we were trying to operate it like a handgun, even with two hands, it feels heavy because it's so restricted in spaces. It definitely would have benefited from having a brace on it while we shot it at the range, but we wanted to get the feel for how the Phoenix shot out of the box, like as it ships, minus the optic. Everything on it was basically bone stock, how it comes.
Yeah. So let's just kind of go over, what we see on this, AR-15 controls.
Yep.
So everything.
And B controls.
Everything is where you think it should be. The one interesting part on this is the side charging handle, non-reciprocating, tucks away, so you don't snag it on anything. I like that feature. You're not trying to pull back on something. The other thing that I noticed right out of the box too, no buffer tube.
It has the Picatinny rail on the rear, so you can add your brace or stock if you wanted to SBR it, or you can run the QD cup like we saw there at the range. One of my favorite features was that it had the ambi bolt catch, which is not common among most AR-15s, but becoming more visible in this space. I've seen them on a couple of guns now, and this one's a different design than I've seen on other guns, so it's pretty cool. I do like that.
The nice thing about the blowback design, perfect setup for running it suppressed. We didn't run it suppressed at this time just to see, the inherent way that the firearm would operate.
It was accurate out of the box, and I think we mentioned it while we were live firing, but we slapped the Sig Romeo 7 on there off of another gun, and we did not zero it. It was off of a 16-inch AR-15, and it ran perfectly, and we were actually hitting the target at 900 yards. No, it was more like 30 yards. But it's steel silhouette, slapped it on this thing, short little barrel, and we were slapping steel absolutely no problem. So I'm saying this gun is inherently accurate, and it is you'd call it just comfortable to shoot, even though it wasn't braced.
Correct. And like the reviews we've done in the past, that has a proprietary magazine that also runs in their tombstone lever action. What we noticed on this firearm is it shot flawless.
Yeah,
no
this thing
feed
never
issues, no extraction issues. It shot flawless every single time. These are New York mags. They're only 10 rounds. We didn't get the standard 35 round mag.
Yeah, that's one of the. This thing does come with a nice pack out, standard capacity 35 round, proprietary magazines, which is pretty sick. They are curved magazine design.
They work very well on this.
Very different for 9mm.
Yeah, they work very well on this firearm. My initial thought as well, being a short barrel, a pistol, it's extremely loud. You want to wear hearing protection, but it handles nice. The blowback design absorbs a lot of that recoil, and it's just a fun gun to shoot. I wish we would have brought it out there to shoot with the brace on.
Yeah, that would be right.
Because it would have made the gun 10 times
more accurate, more stable,
just more fun.
More fun, yeah. It is fun to shoot.
Add a suppressor to it. Again, make it easier to shoot.
It's got stainless. We didn't talk too much about the handguard itself, and I'm digging this design they got here. These cutouts just for weight reduction and probably heat dissipation. But those are neat. Those look cool. It's got standard M-locks on the side, and I believe that's a QD cup there up front. This handguard come with it pre-mounted out of the box to keep you from getting your hand too far forward. You don't want any business being up in front of that handguard when you're shooting the short.
The other thing that I just noticed now is this is a one-piece monolithic upper. The rail and the upper receiver are one piece.
Nice.
You see that? I just noticed that.
I thought I saw a seam, but I guess I was seeing things.
Yeah.
It's probably a shadow.
So that is kind of nice as well. So this is not going to be a standard bolt carrier group?
No, this actually, when you get into cleaning this, and that's what we'll talk about now, AR-15s, very easy to clean. We've got dozens of videos on them. But what we wanted to talk about with this gun is we did a cleaning video. It'll be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. This gun has a bolt carrier group that's proprietary to this gun. When we did our cleaning video on this, we found that in the bolt carrier group, the firing pin is retained by a screw that is Loctited, so that would not come out. So it takes apart just like an AR-15. We're gonna pop it open, get you inside, and then we'll show you what's inside here. Being a direct blowback design, this has a captive spring that reciprocates zero energy and allows us to function. When we clean guns, normally we disassemble them right down to the individual parts, and we pull this guide rod out. That has a screw at the front here that is also Loctited. So there's a Loctite screw that holds your firing pin in, and a Loctite screw up here. So use standard removal procedures for blue Loctite if you wish to disassemble this further. But being a fairly retained unit right here, there's not a lot of spots that dirt and debris can get into, minus the hole where the firing pin exits. And you can brush this spring up and spray your lubricants there. If you needed to blow this out, you could use something like our quick scrub or Polymer Safe quick scrub to clean this thing out. But we're going to put this back together and give you our final thoughts. All right, now we got this thing back assembled. When you're cleaning the bore of this gun, you're going to want to remove the upper from the lower. You can use our standard pull-through cleaning system or a solid rod cleaning system to clean the bore of this gun. I recommend always clean from breech to muzzle. I think we'd agree this was a heck of a lot of fun to shoot at the range. It was accurate. It was really easy to get back on target, even though we didn't have the stabilizing brace. We didn't have your normal bipod and sandbags and a guy holding you from the back. But you still stayed on. But operating at freehand, we were able to stay on target, which is pretty impressive, given that we didn't have the normal stabilizing structures like bipods or the brace that we would have with a normal AR-15. And given that it's a super short barrel, it was fun and accurate. So very cool. I love that it ran clean. And like you indicated a little earlier, we need to get some more ammo and get this thing back out to the range with the brace
and a suppressor.
So yeah, and a suppressor. That would be dope. Thank you to Patriot Ordnance Factory for sending out this gun for us to use and clean and get it on our channel. If you have any questions about the Patriot Ordnance Factory Phoenix, leave them in the comments below. We had just a blast with this gun, and I know you would too. If you found this video interesting in any way, hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
Thank you. That shoots a little better. That's nice.